to no good.
Speaking on that, I wanted to point out that I noticed while I was just sneaking up there to use the bed before the stream started. I'm actually going to turn some settings down. Yeah, shadows, whatever. Environment render, render range. That'll do. Yeah, when you're sneaking around, there's an icon that shows up in the bottom left.
Somebody sneaking like that must be up to no good.
So I'm guessing, yeah, all these idiots can see me. I don't know if they attack you like they do in Gothic 2 if you keep it up. But yeah, that's the only time... Oh god. Why does the stream look so choppy? Anyway. So, it's been a couple weeks. You might notice that there's been quite a few changes. And there's more than you even realize. So I got this gun. I got this gun. I got this thing. That's a potion.
I see you've come to your senses.
And I also got this gun. So yeah, quite a lot. Basically, I hit a point where suddenly I was able to equip a shitload of weapons. And between that and the shitload of ammo I got, turns out I'm pretty much unstoppable. Why don't we demonstrate, real quick, how stupid this has gotten. So I've been going solo just lately, just because it feels more fun. I did max out the jetpack fuel, and as it turns out, there's way more than 50 canisters of fuel in the game. So all that time I've been buying them from merchants for like 500 ELEX a pop was not necessary. Where have I gone? Oh, I went the wrong way. Yeah, it's not necessary because it turns out you can easily find that many. Or nearly that many. Obviously, I wouldn't have gotten it as soon as I did. But anyway. So just to demonstrate how silly this is. Let's get the shotgun. That is not a shotgun. Also, if you just holster your gun, it actually reloads quicker than actually reloading it. So there you go. Only took, what, like 20 shots? And just for the record, we are on max difficulty right now. So difficulty, it would seem to me, only affects the amount of damage that enemies deal. It does not increase their hit points, does not change their AI to be more aggressive or anything like that. Can opener. So yeah, I apologize that I've been doing a lot of the exploration and finding weapons and stuff off screen, but it's just... This is all going to take way too long. Okay, so here's a second slug thrower. I found this super massive one. Which we're not going to get to use anytime soon. But it's quite something. I believe the slug throwers are just kind of like a massive cannon. Like, they don't shoot explosive rounds or anything. Another thing I noticed is out here there's a graveyard, which would appear to me is a sort of in-game credits sequence for the development studio, because I recognize some of the names. Let me know when you arrive. And it's full of like Easter eggs, kind of like that one graveyard in Gothic 2. I assume that this fellow likes booze and spicy food. There's a lot of these graves have stuff that's, seems like kind of, like, personal, what do you call it? I don't know, things these people like. So, Elian seems to like dinosaurs. Becky likes this building, I guess. Or is just a photographer. Babo Must break a lot of keyboards. Tobo... I don't know. Something has some deal with that monitor. Tomo likes ducks. Arch Stanton. I didn't find shit in this hole aside from some old bones. Whoever's reading this, if you meet a blonde dipshit in a poncho, don't believe a goddamn word he says. And most importantly, don't give him a single damn shard for his fake-ass treasure map. I assume that's a reference to The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. For once, whose keys were those? There's just birds flying around with keys? Uncle Cronkle. Sasha, I imagine it's Sasha Henricks. Hoshburner, I have no idea. Jan. Must like film. T-8000 is obviously a Terminator reference. I mean 800, sorry. Daniel. He likes his loggers, I guess. Lena and Stefan. Must be a couple. How romantic that they were buried together. Amadeus. Marcus. Jenny and Bjorn. Why is... What a morbid drawing. Interesting that his name is spelled that way. I wonder if he tried to make it so it was less obvious. But it's still extremely obvious. And you got the symbol of Kalan across his grave, because he's the one who continues to wear the symbol of the sleeper in real life. Max likes his burgers, I guess. Andy, why does Andy get the smallest one? And he gets toilet paper on it. Like somebody done a dookie on his grave. M. Kloss. And Jens, I guess, likes octopus. Or more disturbing things with tentacles. Then there's Harry. Harry was one I wondered about because he was in the like pre-release period of Risen 3. He was really active in the World of Risen forums. And then just kind of dropped off after that, and Jenny was like answering 99% of the questions, and Mike Ruva answered one once in a while. Kind of got weird. So anyway, there's all that. Another thing I did was I marked like all the NPCs with names I haven't talked to yet. I believe the biggest and baddest of them is right up here. Which kind of surprised me, because I thought he would be in the innermost side of town.
Should have just stayed sober.
So what do I do now?
I'm gonna go have a smoke. What you do is your business.
Right, of course.
What a dork. But yeah, I accidentally walked into this while I was just snooping around off screen last week. So let's see it for real this time.
Hey, where you think you're going?
I want to see the Duke.
Oh, really?
It's all right, bully.
Man, everyone's pushing me around. Jax always has such like an enamored looking face in these cutscenes.
So you're the asshole I've been hearing so much about. Thought you'd be taller.
Everyone's the same height in this game.
So you're Baxter, the Duke of Ateris.
In the flesh. Now, what the hell are you doing in my city?
I don't know, nobody stopped me.
Once upon a time, you used to be in charge of the fort in Tavar. That true?
Yeah. Forever ago now. I'll tell you one thing. I'm not getting knocked off my throne again. If you're here to stir up shit, you've come to the wrong place, my man.
Is that why you're here, instead of on your throne?
You want to know why I'm not in my hall in the city center?
Yeah, that was the question I was about to ask.
Day-to-day shit. He's my right-hand man. So, while he's doing that, I get to stay here and keep watch over what's really important.
Like?
Making sure assholes like you don't try staging a coup or some shit.
You've got a puppet on your throne so you could hide here in the shadows?
you should shut your dumb face right now. I have no idea what you think you're doing down here. But I know how you operate, Jax. Wouldn't be the first time you worked a whole town up into a frenzy. How'd that end again? With the ruler being kicked out, right?
I think you're giving me far too much credit. I had nothing to do with the Berserkers taking over the fort. Logan, the former Duke of Tavar, was chased out
I
of
think
his
he
own
knows who
stronghold
Logan
by an
is.
army of Adon warriors.
Good to know. Thanks for that. But it's not like I'm gonna magically trust you now. You'll never be part of a faction. You've got no loyalty to anyone but yourself. And that's why you'll always be an outsider.
You don't know anything about me.
Maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. But I've been around long enough to spot an asshole from a mile away. Fuckers like you are dangerous. I'm keeping an eye on you.
You looking for new recruits to join the Outlaws?
I'm not looking for shit. Hector's in charge of that. He's my right-hand man. If you're paying tribute or have news from the outside, then I'm your man. For anything else, you can go fuck yourself.
From what I've seen, the terrace is the only place the alien invaders haven't gotten to.
You mean those dark hunks of shit that fell from the sky? Raining their hellspawn and whatnot on us? Huh. We've killed more than our fair share of those feral fucks. But they keep coming. That shit's an endless plague.
Almost sounds like it's a problem we gotta deal with.
Set up one of those towers in the crater.
Not yet, but I'm not so sure it'll stay that way. Shit runs downhill, right into our crater, so we're always the first to drown in it.
What's your plan for dealing with the invaders?
What do you think, shit for brains? Step 1, we defend ourselves no matter what. Step 2, there ain't a fucking step 2. What else are we supposed to do?
It's not just your problem.
Wait a goddamn minute. Are you here trying to sell me some bullshit about working in sweet and blissful harmony with the elves and the berserkers and whoever the fuck? Please, spare me the sunshine and rainbows noise unless you want my boot in your ass. None of the other factions give a flying fuck about the outlaws, so they can all go fuck themselves.
Almost like he shouldn't have been such shitholes to
I've
them all the time.
Magellan's most important people. Wonder what the old man would say about that.
That's interesting. She doesn't seem to be an NPC while she's working this pole. Like she's just an animation. Like an animated object.
Hey!
What?
You!
What do you want now?
I know you.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're Jax. You're that asshole from the north. You're the guy who wanted to enslave us all in the converters.
One of many, my
That was a long
friend.
time ago. But you're right. I am Jax. And
And I heard you're a pretty decent guy.
Yeah, that's why I shoved you out of the way earlier.
Well, to look at you, I can hardly believe it. I mean, people talk all kind of shit about your feats. I wonder if they know how scrawny you really are.
okay, get it over with. What do you want from me?
Maybe I just don't like your face.
I don't either. I like my old face.
That's your problem.
Nope. Because I'm not the guy who's got to walk around with it.
I don't have time for this.
What do I care about his
You're just gonna
loyalty?
have to put up with it.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna smash your face in for free. Just so I can see what you're made of.
Is that how this is gonna be? You got a gun? That ain't fair. Well, come on, then. You idiots need to get out of the way. There's a fight going on here.
Do you have to do that?
Listen, he started. You want to go down like you're supposed to?
Up with you!
Why do they only go down when they have a melee weapon out?
You got lucky this time. That's all.
Maybe you should be a little more careful who you mess with in the future.
I didn't think you had it in you for such a lightweight. Ain't no place in the crater for a guy like you. It'd be better for everyone if you just fucked off.
You get a bonus or something for bitching out everyone you don't like?
Don't matter what my job is. What I do here at the crater is my business.
I think I'm gonna have another chat with your boss.
Do whatever you want, as long as you're out of my sight.
Really? I have to bitch about this? I don't really give a shit. I kicked his ass. I proved what's up.
You responsible for all this hospitality?
I've got no idea what you're jabbering on about.
Your meathead friend here's throwing his weight around.
And? Bully's not a fan of outsiders. Especially bullshit gutter trash like you.
Yeah, you're one to talk about gutter trash
Tough
where
talk
you
from
live.
a guy who lives in a junkyard.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you take what you can get.
No bullshit. Bully was under your orders, wasn't he?
Look, I got a responsibility here. I can't let any old arrogant fucker stroll around here. I gotta know exactly the type of arrogant fucker I'm dealing with.
Yeah, I got it. So, you got what you needed?
I've sized you up pretty well. To be honest, I expected better. I still don't trust you worth a shit. You're a tricky bastard, and you could be trouble for me if I don't keep a watch on you. So, since you already figured I sent Bully to try and kick your ass, I gotta give him a new job. Bully's gonna be on your ass like glue. Think of him as your official babysitter. He'll keep an eye on you and whatever bullshit you get up to.
What shit is this? I gotta follow this asshole around.
Hey, you said you wanted a field assignment again.
Yeah, but that don't mean I want to babysit some asshole all day.
I just kicked your ass. I could
Quit your bitching
stab you in the
and do
dick
it.
as soon as we get
I
outside.
want you breathing down his fucking neck every second of every day. Assholes like you need to be watched. Closely. You got the tendency to break shit. And I hate surprises. Hate them. So Bully's gonna report everything. Every move you make, I'm gonna know. You take a shit, I'll know the volume and fucking consistency. Got it?
What happens if Bully has an accident along the way?
Don't underestimate Bully. He's one of the best.
One of the best at eating dirt.
So count yourself lucky. Bully can step in and save you when things get tough, you ungrateful little shit. All this protection for the low price of fuck all. Now shut the fuck up and get out of here. I've got my own shit to tend to.
Seriously, what happens? You act like it's not a...
Shut your fucking mouth. I don't want to hear your shit.
I ain't said a word to
That's
you.
not how this works. If you're going to be following behind me, you can just help me out with the fighting. Maybe we can be comrades in arms. Otherwise, you might as well stay with your boss.
You're an asshole, but it's not like I got a choice in the matter. You heard the Duke. I've got to follow you, so that's what I'm gonna do.
So if you're already following me around, you can fight for me too.
Well, you're kind of brave, but don't count on me saving your ass if shit heats up.
We'll see when the time comes. Okay, let me tell you how this is gonna work.
I get that
My
he's
companions
a
have central
companion.
meeting point at the Bastion.
Ergo, they want him to be part of
That
this.
means if we're ever separated, you go there.
The fact that I don't
Look
get a
at you,
choice is kind of
ordering me
annoying.
around like some big shot. You're lucky I don't snap your neck right now.
Any other gripes?
Yeah, I got it.
We're done for now. Stand by at the Bastion.
Now shut your mouth and do whatever it is you do. I sort of like this city. Yeah, I know. It's covered with garbage and it stinks.
I thought I told you to go to the
God, it
Bastion.
stinks like home.
If you say so.
Still just as many of those cutthroats.
See, I just don't
What do you
buy
think?
it.
Used to live
I don't buy this.
You mean
Whole
before
setup.
the comet hit?
I mean, the whole crater. I bet it looked like total shit.
So you prefer destruction?
Hey, don't be that way.
I get the feeling I'm not gonna like you too much. Oh my god, there's another goddamn radio.
Better to keep that to myself. Use to someone else.
Shut this up. I don't want to hear no Herbert. I think I already found Herbert, too. I must have marked him somewhere. But I don't remember where.
The enemy is coming. Whatever.
Oh yeah, and I left Fox all the way up here, so that's hilarious. Got to deal with that soon. So who else is going on? We got the bar here.
I can't stand that sort of man.
Mick.
Healing potion or moonshine? Whatever piss you're looking for, I'll give you a good price.
Mick, you old charmer. Did you join up with the merchants or what?
Bully, how long has it been? Yeah, I'm selling stuff now. Not that I wasn't before, of course, but it's less risky now than it was then, if you catch my meaning.
I can imagine.
How's business?
Good, good. Anyone who makes it all the way here usually needs a stiff drink ASAP. The shelves are fully stocked and the distillery is pissing out more than my bladder.
Charming.
Now and again, I teach what I know to someone who stops by. That brings in a few shards too.
Can you teach me anything?
Sure, but it'll cost you.
So what do you teach? Chemistry, personality stuff, I guess, because you're a barkeep. Intelligence and dexterity. So the only reason I would do this is to get, like, the permanent potions, because we have not been in any sore need of basic healing potions. And I can very nearly get it. I think that's really going to break the game.
What do you...
Man, you got fuck all. Oh yeah, I need to get this man his coffee beans and everything else. He's been waiting on those.
I'm staying out of this.
So let's get rid of that icon.
If you say so.
I want to get rid of it.
Asked me, would have never happened. Huh?
What else do I got?
I can't stand that sort of man.
I don't need this anymore because that was just a graveyard. That was Baxter. Let's find this dude that asked me to get all of these grocery shopping done.
Damn, where did I put it?
About the supplies.
Did you get everything?
I did. Here.
Oh, that's great. A real weight off my mind, believe me. You've really earned your reward.
100 shards? The hell is this? You promised me double.
Oh, of course. I'm still a little shaken up. Now it should be right. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm in a real hurry.
Where are you going?
West of here. A rundown joint. It'll do for now, but don't tell anyone.
Interesting how you think you can survive off of 10 cans of meat. But clearly needed 50 bags of coffee. Do you not have a jetpack? There you go. Who else we got here? What is this? No noise. Apparently I saw someone out here. Ah, dumpster rat. What?
You're back. Do you have my things? I'm Nils, by the way.
You were expecting me?
Wasn't I? That's a pity.
What a haircut this dude has.
Remember, but I gave someone my shards to bring my belongings back to me. I thought that was you. Never mind. I guess we don't know each other then. I'm Eric, by the way.
We got a lot of names.
Didn't you just say your name was Nils?
What are you talking about? Why would I say that?
Oh god, this guy's
You must be
addled.
confusing me with someone else. Do you have the things I asked you to get me?
What are you talking about? What things?
I don't know anymore. I know I had a few things with me, but then there were these creatures that came out of nowhere. Then Nils came and rescued me.
I thought you were Nils.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm Aaron, like I told you. You're very forgetful. Anyway, he came and rescued me, and then I was here all of a sudden. Then he left me all alone. And he took my things, too. I think.
Who is this Nils guy?
What are you talking about? I'm Nils.
I mean the guy who took your things. You said someone brought you here. Who is he?
Yes. No, I don't know anymore. Can you bring my things back to me?
Who are you again?
Eric. Nice to meet you.
Who are you again?
Ale. You're really forgetful.
I'm guessing we can go on with that for days, but I got better things to do.
Things.
Ah, you have them.
Did you lose them, or did someone take them from you?
I don't know. Does that matter? I'm Aaron, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Where'd you last see your things?
I remember we stopped somewhere in the south together. On the edge of the crater near a little lake, I think. I must have left all my things there. They were the only things that ever meant anything to me. Would you look for my things for me?
I'll go look for your things.
This guy's driving me nuts.
Okay, I thought you already had my things with you. Okay, thanks. I'll wait here.
This fella has got some problems. Let's do that real quick. To the south, little lake, I would say probably here. Sally forth. So one of the things I read about one of the things I read about this game is that I had
Not now.
what's attacking me? I had surmised earlier that there might be some kind of level scaling to repopulate enemies. And I think I was right about that, because a lot of people have been complaining that it kind of gets out of control. So I'm curious to actually see that, seeing as I'm finding the game a little bit too easy right now. It does kind of, like, annoy me that the game doesn't really give you any choice of companions. It almost seems like they too proud of their NPCs to give you the option of not taking these specific ones. Because they've really underdone their whole, like, you can kill any NPCs and things will happen kind of thing.
Get ready!
Again, I just don't know what qualifies as the edge of the crater or near enough to this little lake. Assuming that's the correct little lake. It also just doesn't seem anywhere near the crater, so I don't believe that's it. I knew it. It was in that area. Yes, it is nice that when it comes to stuff with more vague directions, they give you the general area with a quest marker, but not the precise location like Skyrim did. Where if you have the quest marker on, you're walking around the dungeon, you literally just follow the arrow in the middle of the screen. I don't explicitly hate the existence of quest markers and stuff. I just think that they are a crutch that a lot of developers use just to avoid having to, you know, make the detective work more interesting. It's just like, oh, can you get this thing for me? And then they don't say a word about where it is. They don't give you any chance to actually explore and find it yourself. Because they won't even tell you which goddamn cave it's in. Unless you turn the markers on and it leads you straight to it.
I wonder what happened to that cleric loony with his capital temple crap. Maybe he fell down a hole. Guess I won't be getting my money back then.
What? Who? Oh, the guy! The guy with his, fucking bank fraud scheme. Interesting how he brings that back up. I also need to, revisit when I was editing videos. The guy Hank in the fort. We seem to have a similar scheme he was cooking up. Unless I'm misremembering. Well, I give up. I don't know, maybe there's a goddamn walkthrough or something. Corpses near the lake, it says. I didn't see any. Did I loot these already? Have I had this in my hand the whole time? I don't know who these are for. I forget where I even found them. Maybe they haven't shown up? Huh. Great, it's probably bugged. Brilliant. They're all supposed to be in the lake. Or around the edge of the lake, and none of them are here. Maybe I didn't talk to them enough. Maybe I actually had to get all the damn dialogue out of them or something.
What exactly are these things you're looking for?
Well, they're everything that ever meant anything to me. Though I can't remember them so well right now. Aaron always made fun of me for carting everything around with me. He called me a hoarder. He told me to go on my own, but I can't. I could never survive on my own. I'd be totally screwed.
I can't understand a word you're saying.
Don't worry. Just ask Nils. He'll explain it all to you.
I don't know, maybe that made them spawn. Nope. That is ridiculous. What if I reload? Alright, that's fucked. You blew it, Piranha Bytes. Unbelievable. I just wasted like 30 fucking minutes chasing that and the quest is bugged. Well, that's going on the naughty list. Of, I'm trying to put together a list of positives and negatives. So I can do kind of like a first impressions of this game, although how much time I've had in it, it's kind of ridiculous. I don't have that kind of thing done by now. But I'm pissed. That is definitely going on the cons.
Hello, my boy. What can old Porter do for you?
You don't look that old.
Just taking a look around.
You're new here, huh? Come sit with me by the fire. Take an energy drink.
Okay. Pathfinding's not very good. And what fire are you even talking about? God, this... Everyone here is so stupid.
I was once a famous courier, you know. Used to run packages all over Magalon. It was dangerous, but it needed doing. I liked bringing folks a little closer to each other, connecting the world. I delivered essential gear, weapons, and once even something to eat. But those days are long gone.
What a shame.
I delivered things to people in the most inhospitable places. It was tough work, but worth it. Every long-awaited package brought joy to someone. These days, I can barely drag myself out of the crater. These busted old shoes and bones don't help any. And I earn so little that I have to live in this shithole now. Damn shame.
You weren't paid for your work?
No, never. Making people happy was enough for me. Well, it's not like I was never offered shards. I just always turned them down. Seems crazy, huh? But that gives me an idea. You look like you know how to cross difficult ground.
Yeah, it's a lot easier with a jetpack.
Would you help me get a better place to live?
How could I help you find a better place?
Oh, it's easy, really. I've got a package here that someone's been waiting a very long time for. When he finally gets it, he's sure to be real grateful. Probably throw a few shards our way. But, like I say, I just can't deliver packages to such remote places anymore. How about this? You deliver the package and bring the shards back here. I buy a house with them, and you keep what's left. What do you think?
This sounds like a scheme.
What's in the package?
No, nothing special. Preserved food, water filters, books, everything a hermit needs.
I almost think I might know who this hermit is.
Where does this package need to be delivered to?
That's the tricky part. It's not easy to reach. Know the mountain south of here?
Nope, never mind.
Between the crater and Caracas?
It's hard to miss.
Ah, you're right there. Well, the package needs to go to the far side near the summit. There's a small bunker in the mountainside up there.
I think I already marked that on my map.
That's the spot you want.
And who exactly is the package for?
Like I said, a bunker embedded in the mountainside.
I mean, what's the name of the guy I'm taking it to?
Oh, right. Don't know. Never seen him myself. He lives up there in his bunker and never comes out. Seems quite content in there. There's a locker at the bunker's entrance. Just leave the package in there. The payment should be left in a box or something. He's built these tubes, pneumatic, I think, so he can get the stuff but see no one. I know how it sounds. He's an oddball, but nice enough.
All right, I'll deliver the package for you.
Thank you so much. Here you go. And don't forget to take the payment. Don't do what I did and just leave it there.
We'll never think of it.
Feels good to think I may be getting the shards for a decent home at last. See you soon. Oh, and don't go spending the shards by mistake.
Yeah, ha ha ha. What'll be funny is if this guy just assumed, oh, he never takes the money anyway, so I'll just not even bother sending it up the tube. Wouldn't that be a laugh? I believe I marked that all the way over there. We can start from here. Thompson Town. So, yeah, off screen, like I said, I do most of the exploring just to get it over with. Maybe it's just me, but the whole world in general seems a little bit smaller than the first game. But with my maxed out fuel, I was able to get to the top of all three of those skyscrapers you see there. That's where I found this massive slug thrower, and I think one of the guns I'm using now. And that's about it. That whole, like, urban area just doesn't seem to be used for anything unless something goes down there. Huh. Glad you pointed that out, because that's a remark that a lot of people made in pre-release, that this place looked really boring and exclusively brown. Made it. Pneumatic tube outlet. It's a safe. Alright.
This locker appears to be connected to some kind of complex pneumatic tube system.
It's just a chest of drawers.
This is where I meant to put Porter's package. The package is safely stowed. Now to see if there's already something waiting for me at the exit of the pneumatic tube system.
1,000? I ain't gonna buy a shit. Lighthouse Keeper Jack!
I have the payment for Porter. I should take it back to him.
So, they just hid him away in references. We don't actually get to speak to the dude. That's a shame.
Hey there, Porter. Well, I'm assuming it's you. My comm system's broken, so I can't see or hear you. That's why I'm sending this auto alarm outside, along with the money I owe you. Thanks for the package. Looks good from what I can tell. No damage or anything. And
How did he check it that quickly?
Take your payment this time. You can't work for free forever. Last time you were here, you asked me what I'm doing living inside a mountain. And you said it gets kind of boring, traveling all on your lonesome. So, I thought I'd tell you my story. Figured it'd give you something to listen to along the way. As you know, I used to live in the old lighthouse in Tavar. But before I wound up there, I lived in countless other old lighthouses. After a while, I got sick of it. No ships ever passed by. So, working in a lighthouse felt worthless. Then the berserkers came along. Started painting the whole desert green. It got a little too exciting for me. Or maybe green's just not my color. I packed up all 7 of my possessions and off I went. As luck would have it, pretty soon I found this bunker. A happy coincidence, I thought. It took years to get everything set up here. Starting my underground mushroom farm up wasn't easy. And everything else. I was always a man who liked his peace and quiet, and in here, well, things stay just how I like them. No one ever disturbs me. No one ever comes to try to oust me. Whatever the factions are up to on the outside, it means nothing to me. As long as this little mountain doesn't decide it would rather be a volcano, or gets flattened by some giant boulder falling from the sky, I'll be staying right here. And there you have it, my story. Oh, there is one more thing. This was the last delivery I need from you. I've got everything covered now. I can live out the rest of my days without a care. So unless mankind decides it wants to start traveling by ship again, I have no intention of leaving. Farewell, my old friend. I hope life treats you well and you finally get to retire soon. You've earned it. See you in the next life. Computer, stop recording.
Well, that's heartwarming. Bittersweet. Well, what if something goes wrong and you're gonna wish this guy checked in on you now and then? I mean, even somebody who wants that much isolation, if you like somebody that much, just say, hey, every couple of months if you can get up here. Although, Porter has said that he's not able to make that trip anymore, so... It's a shame we couldn't say hello. I've done the deed.
I delivered the package.
And the shards? You got them with you too?
Right.
Well, hand them over then. I'll stick to our deal. I'll get myself a new house. You can have what's left.
Here are your shards.
I have to say, I'm impressed. You made a difficult delivery and didn't screw me out of my shards. That's nothing to sniff at in this shithole. I'm going to head over to Brenda right now to see about buying myself a better home. You should come with me. The remaining shards are yours, after all.
Now, let's hustle then. Shouldn't I give him the message too? It was his. Not just for my amusement. I almost said bemusement, but I don't think that's the right word. Hang on, I don't think we can go inside.
Are you lost? The upper district is closed, so you can turn right back around.
Well, you let them in.
Don't make such a big stink, Xander. Let us in.
You know the drill for newcomers, bully. You can go in, but he has to stay out here.
I still can't fucking believe they made you a guard.
I don't really give a shit what you believe. But maybe a little sign of goodwill on your end would change my mind. If you catch my drift.
Didn't you used to be a gate guard for the clerics?
I was. But when the Horde fell, I had to change tracks. As you can see, I kept my style. Just a few minor adjustments. In those days, I had to do some crooked shit to get shards. These days, I make money anytime someone fucks up. So if you're planning on stealing, fighting, or murdering, go for it. More money for me.
Let me through.
Not without a good reason. And I seriously doubt you have one. That's what I thought. Fuck off.
You're such a dick.
Buddy, you aren't allowed to be here. Fuck off.
Maybe this will convince you to let me through?
Okay. I'll pretend I didn't see you. This time. Go on. Do whatever it is you have to do. If I see you here again, I'm kicking you out. Go on. Off you go. I never saw you.
Exactly. I just want to get my money from this fool, wherever the hell he went.
Is coming. Whatever we do.
Hey, Porter. The usual? Or you want to rent another room?
Nope. This time, Brenda, I'm buying, not renting.
Ah, Porter, come on. We talked about this. I can't afford to sell you a room. Besides, you ain't got no shards. You know what? I'll let you stay the night for free. Room's empty right now anyway.
No need. I found someone who made a very lucrative delivery for me. What do you say to 500 shards?
5? Hey, where'd you get so much money?
I told you,
Yeah. Shit, that's a lot of shards. Look, I'll think about it. I'll do the math and let you know.
Then what if I said 7?
Hey, don't be spending all my money.
Think about it then.
Jeez, Porter. Okay. If it's so important to you, 700 it is. Hand it over. You can go right upstairs. Room's all yours.
Thank you so much.
I can't believe this actually worked out.
I bought a room from Brenda. Can't tell you how grateful I am. I'd still be living in squalor without you. Here's your share. Thanks for
If you let her think about it, I could have had 500 instead. Well, isn't that sweet? Glad it all worked out.
Welcome to the nursery. What can I get you, hun?
Nursery?
Hold on. This is the nursery?
This is a very...
Yep. What were you expecting? Oh, wait. You didn't bump into Cricket, did you?
That fuck pulled one over on us. We should...
You weren't even with me when this happened.
No monster. I'm gonna have to change the name of this place one of these days because of him. You ain't the first he's pulled this on. If he ain't here yet, he's on his way. Do me a favor and punch him in his mouth. He keeps pulling that shit over and over. I'm up to here with it.
I'm surprised anyone even, like, gives him the time of day with it, though. So nobody here seems like very benevolent people. Is that implying that he's, like, coming and I can actually give him the what's up?
Why do you call your tavern the nursery?
Look around the place. Nothing but boys behaving bad. And they only get worse as the night goes on. And it's up to me to set them straight. Sometimes
Is that
I
what those
feel less
grenades
like
are
an
for?
innkeeper and more like their mom. Those boys are nothing but overgrown babies with guns. Hence the name. So, what'll it be? How about some milk? With the healthy shot of the hard stuff, of course.
A White Russian, then?
Give me something.
Or some of that, what's the milk from Clockwork Orange? I forget what it's called.
Take your pick.
No, I don't need none of that.